Okay, so hey guys, I'm gonna do a trade review on the 28th of April. Okay, so for this trade, it's a pre-market trade because it's Monday of NFP week. Okay, and we have no news today. Okay, so I'm gonna just get right into it. Right here. Okay, so this is just me doing my review. Okay, so this is the first trade I take, but I was submitting to lower price. Okay, so yeah, I was seeing for lower price, and for this trade you can see I just sold there. Okay, because I'm seeing price just close below this BC. Okay, it close below it, and I'm thinking price can just reach lower for the London lows, but yeah, I was wrong, and I started thinking that I'm in trouble waters because price has taken out this outside and we have been supported off this CB. So I'm thinking, okay, we can move lower now, we can move higher, sorry. Okay, so I'm looking at the wicks there. Okay, so because for that trade it has to happen instantly. That was my thought process. So when price just move up like that, okay, I close the trade, and now I am buying. I am seeing for higher price now. Okay, because sell side is been taken and we have been moving lower. Okay, sell side is taken, and you will see the relative equal high, right? It was being kept there. Okay, so to me, after it was being kept there, price started moving lower. Okay, then now that price has taken out, sell sides again hold around here and supporting it off here, price can potentially move higher. So that was what's happening in my mind. But to me, price, if it has went back inside inside the BC here, I would have trusted it and gone long, but it didn't do so. Okay, so now also okay, this is with me seeing hindsight. Okay, but during that time I was in doubt. I was seeing two sides, so I didn't take the trade yet. Okay, so in doubt, stay out. Okay, so it has to punch through now. So this is the 1 hour chart, just looking at it. Okay, right here we have the relatively equal high here. As you can see, price left this BC open, pump higher, so I could have went long expecting this BC not to be filled. Okay, because we have been consolidating here, really balanced. You see this CB, we closing up above it, and majority of the time is staying above it. Yeah, and with hindsight, price actually gravitated up to here. Okay, so I was thinking to go long, but no, I was thinking we have Thursday daily high as well. You can see we might just touch the daily high and start moving over. That was my thinking as well. So I'm seeing two sides. That's why I didn't take the trade. Okay, as I said, price can just continue pressing higher. It's fine by me. Okay, but then I saw this 15 minute CB. Okay, and look at the sharp rejection, just like that. Okay, so I was thinking, okay, maybe you can go lower. Okay, but you can see here it's really balanced. Okay, so there's basically no inefficiency inside the 1 minute chart. Okay, it was only on the 15 minutes chart. Okay, so it was really balanced right here, and we have taken buy side here as well. Okay, but as you can see, price was hovering around here already, and then all equity started to show signs of moving lower. Okay, this is my second shot. Okay, I take another trade, but 10 ticks only, which is around 2 handle stop loss. Okay, so right here, but you can see Nasdaq started pushing higher. Okay, but you can see ES is still really weak. Okay, So I was thinking that this is a rejection block, the bodies get above it, as long as this high stays intact, I'm submitting to lower price. That was my thought process. Okay, so it's a now or never condition for me. It either spikes up and stops me out, yeah, and it stops me out right here. Okay, but now I saw this CB right above it, but I'm not in a rush to trade again. You see, I wasn't chasing price, okay, because the the risk allowed me to take the trade. As I say, 1% is my max risk per day. So, but in this day, I only lost around $27. If you include the commission, maybe it's around $29, something like that. So, and I stopped. Okay, so this day concluded with around a $29 loss or something like that, if we include the commission. But it doesn't really bother me. Okay, but now what I'm seeing is price has been constantly marching higher. A lot of people has gone long. Okay, so I'm thinking we can go lower, we are going to move lower. So now, but I'm thinking this relatively equal high is the target. Okay, you can see price is showing no signs of moving lower yet. Okay, and you can see right here, initially right here, okay, right here, I think around here, price rejected it and went lower. Okay, keeping this safe. Okay, so right here you can see the displacement happening here, just keep moving lower. So right here I'm thinking price kept it safe. So initially the people that shorted here, they have their stop loss here, okay, they are feeling not safe now. Okay, that's what I think. And it's around one handle, okay, 5547 is around, let's say, new week opening gap CE. Okay, this Fibonacci is on the new week opening gap. So let's say it was so close to here. Okay, so it's around around 3 handles. Okay, so it's a now or never condition for me. Either spike up there and take it out, or it just moves lower. Okay, and you can see all equity started moving lower. Okay, this was a 740. Okay, that just means that price is keeping this safe. Okay, so I'm just going to skip over to my, okay, I shorted here. Okay, that's what I'm thinking price is, but ideally I could have just like, this is just me doing some back test. Okay, yeah, it's the recording and I just speed it up and do some back test. But you can see price, I could have traded after seeing this balance price finish rejecting out like that, and I could have just traded using this OCB, it's balanced, and I was thinking I want to trade here. So I was thinking to trade using this CB as a reclaim fair value gap and send price lower. Okay, so right here 13 tick stop loss is okay, very modest risk. Okay, and this was my terminus around 29 ticks, around 8 handles offered. Okay, so for this trade, yep, it's a very nice entry based on high time frame. Also, it was very nice, and all equities are just moving lower. Very nice. Yep, Nasdaq would have been a better trade. We can see this CB right here and we poke into it. Okay, okay, Nasdaq was the lower resistant one. Okay, that's why you can see it's quite choppy here, but I'm allowing for price to do so. As long as price doesn't take out this high, I am fine. Okay, as you can see, you look, price just whip up like that and then displays lower. I like that. Okay, so I'm thinking this is the what, this is the intermittent high. Okay, so my stop loss is based on this high now. Okay, -5 ticks, very good. Okay, you can see Nasdaq really displacing lower. Nasdaq have a fair value gap, but you can see ES didn't have it. Okay, but okay, with hindsight we can see that I trailed my stop loss a bit too tight. Okay, Yep, though is like a times 10, right? This trade was quite some time. Okay, maybe around 50. Okay, now it's a 7:50 a.m. macro. That is why I took the trade as well. During macro, the PD arrays are more sensitive, and you can see bodies has been staying lower. Okay, I threw my stop loss here lower, thinking that they are very balanced here, and they have this order block. Okay, but again, it's high resistance. Okay, and I will stop out. Okay, well, stop out with profits. Not really with profits, just one tick. Okay, it's better. So to me, okay, is not losing money is also a win. Okay, that's how I see it. It's about managing your losses. So I did not regret this trade. I did not regret, oh, I lost it because I was stopped out before it even went to my target. No, I didn't felt like that also. Look at that displacement. That is what you want to see. Okay, but you can see, you look at this. We kept this intermittent high safe. That is what you want to see. It failed to take out this intermittent high. That just proves that it is an intermittent high. So now when it forms a swing high here, which ICT concept is a swing high only takes 3 candles to form. Okay, and right here a swing high is formed. Okay, don't mind the words. Okay, so right here you can see a swing high is formed and it was a failed swing. Okay, now can be now expansion is needed. Okay, so 15 minutes, that time I was looking 15 minutes CB. I want to see price get below the CE of it, which is around here, and just hold around and stay right there and just shoot lower to my target here. Okay, no, okay, what is high resistance liquidity condition? Look at the bodies, just sticking together. And if you compare with it with the Nasdaq, okay, Nasdaq is much nicer price action. Okay, you can see if price just weak like that, and it would have been my target for closing the trade. Okay, that's it. I would have been contented with it, and that's it for my trading day of using live fund. That was the plan. Okay, but it didn't happen. Okay, here's another thing. I'm not looking for revenge trading here. Okay, I literally feel nothing. Okay, that's why I have to have a risk parameter which is 1% a day, my max loss. Okay, but it's not that I can just enter and just want to lose this 1%. No. Okay, I'm not gambling here. Okay, so at this point, right? At this point, it has to start showing. If it were to move lower to here or even here, it has to start showing real displacement lower and not just hovering around here. So the fact that it's hovering around here, that just means that we might have a retracement up. Remember, we have kept the relatively equal higher safe with this failing to take it out, and now we have completely taken out sell sides again. Okay, so now it's a very high chance for it to move back up higher, because impossible that will let those people that are in profits here that felt safe. Okay, impossible. Okay, not to say impossible, but it's not logical for it to do it. Okay, so it's consolidate around here. We have fair value gap here. Boom, market structure shift here, and expect price to expand higher. Why? Because here is really balanced already. We have just hovered around here and we got above here, validated this order block, move up. Okay, very balanced here. We have this CB also, price up, down, up once more, and it's also balanced. So I'm not expecting this CB to be filled. I'm not expecting this BC to be filled. Sorry, a small gap here, you can see. Okay, I'm not expecting it to be filled. Okay, so just, and this 5-minute BC. Okay, we have a 1-minute CB here. I'm staying. Okay, so price can just support. Okay, that can be a long stop loss. My stop loss will be around here, so it would have been a very modest squeeze as well. 5541, and stop loss will be at 5538. So it's around 3 handle stop loss, which is a very good stop loss. Aiming for here, first partial will be this relatively equal high. Terminus would be this high new week opening gap CE. Okay, that's it. And yeah, I'm seeing for this relatively equal high to be taken. Okay, body's telling the story. Look at this BC holding the body, displacement up. Okay, and then yeah, we'll continue moving higher. I'm just going to skip. Okay, you can see around here we did went up. Okay, this was me doing some backtest on Nasdaq. Okay, you can see Nasdaq was really cleaner, more cleaner. It goes down, left this gap open, stop braided this once more, and my stop loss would have shifted to here after this displacement. So I will have shorted here, stop loss shifted, stop loss will be around here, okay, which is a 13.25 candle stop loss. You see 7:46 a.m. short here, then boom, this displacement, after this displacement my stop loss will have shifted to here, and then look at the bodies staying below it. This would have given me confidence, okay, instead of the ES being so ugly. But this, look at this, it just stayed below it, then boom, here I would have taken my profit here. So 49, around 20 handles, it would have been a $20 profit, risking, okay, displacement up here, work around this CB, okay. So at this point, at this candle, you saw that up, then it go down like that. It either shoot lower or it do this kind of reaction and stop me out. So I was ready for both scenario. I was ready to get stopped out already actually, okay. And with hindsight, I was stopped out just like that. Okay, so that's it for my day. Okay, I did not trade anymore. Okay, minus $33. Okay, so it was a minus $33 day. Yep, if you include commissions and stuff, maybe minus around 34 or something like that, or 35. It's around 1%, so it was 1%, and that's it for my day. So that was my defense mechanism. And do I feel bad losing? No, I don't feel bad. I was submitting to my rules, you know. And you can see one trade, my direction was correct, but I lost money. It stopped me out before it reached for my direction, for my for my drawn liquidity. So be it, it's gonna happen sometimes in trading. So it's just like that. So I don't feel anything. It's just like that. I follow all my rules. I use the proper risk management, and yeah, I'm really happy with. Looking back, I see that I done nothing wrong. That's what I want to say. Okay, so that's it for this trade review. See you guys in the next one.